when you are building out teams, you keep funding for data science and data engineering separate. Do you want to tell
Yeah.
us about that?
I think the field of data engineering is probably one of the most underappreciated spaces and probably the one that I adore, revere, and protect the most. And I wrote a post about this in LinkedIn once. I'm like, nothing functions, nothing happens without a data engineer. I don't care if it's a digital campaign, I don't care if it's a new product launch, I don't care if you're standing up a system so that you could sell in a new market. Um, it could be anything. It does not happen without a data engineer because no business process can be enabled and no growth can be achieved without information. And information is derived from data. And it's all about making sure that data is in the right place at the right time for the right people. And who makes that happen? It's the community of data engineers. I only have that appreciation because a long time ago I was a data engineer. I accidentally fell into it. I think you and I were chatting about me going into professional sports and saying, okay, I need to grow up and take on a real job. Um, I found my tribe and my community, but apparently I was a horrible coder. They were like, "You're not allowed to touch a lick of code ever again." I was like, "Okay, so what do you want me to do?" They're like, "We don't know, but how about you communicate what we're doing because we want to do the work. We don't want to talk about the work." And I was like, "Oh, okay." So that's how I migrated from being a data engineer to being translating to what the data engineering team was doing, and that's where I gained an appreciation from it. Moving the data, protecting the data, making sure it's of the right hygiene, the orchestration of it, the availability of it, like everything is because of a data engineer. I don't need a big team of data engineers. I need a lean and mean team of really great data engineers, and I protect them very, very much so. Because then when I hire data scientists, I don't want them doing data engineering work. Their job is mostly focused on the modeling, the algorithms, the predictions, next best actions, recommendations. It's what they can do with the information once it's in the state it needs to be in. But I don't want them playing with the mining, the cleaning, the curating, all that other stuff. So I'm very respectful of crafts. So, as a data engineer, you're a master of your craft. As a data scientist, you're a master of your craft. Now, of course, like with the world of full stack developers, we have back end developers and front end developers. Now we have full stack, and the two have blend. And you can be a good full stack developer, but how can you really be a master of both sides of the fence unless all you're doing is learning 24/7? So I think it's very difficult. So I respect the division of labor and I let people do what they love to do without having to do the grunt work of things that they chose not to do. So I always try to keep the two separate.